Hey there everyone, this is Lifer. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 2. Today we're going to continue exploration on the 10th floor, but first, before I start exploration on the 10th floor, I'm going to come over here real quick and revisit this guard. Fangleaf Actaeon set. Send the Viper over there, send Tornado over there. You can snipe them off just for speed. Anyways, thank you, Living. Man, thank you, commenter in the previous episode who's called Living Eidolon, I think. Living Eidolon? Living Eidolon? And anyways, thank you for telling me the pronunciation of ennui, which is French, and just looking at how the pronunciation looked, it's like, oh, that must be French, so it's ennui. Was the word. Now this guard, and I've seen this word thousands of times, and I knew what it meant, I just never could pronounce it, because I've always just been reading it and seeing it, never actually heard it before, so thanks for that. We're going to come back and visit this guard, and he's asleep, and you have the choice of taking his money, or just leaving him be and trying to wake him up. You can take his money and run, and if you take his money, and you speak to him again, he's going to state about being angry and stuff, but he will never realize how his money got missing. So, essentially this is a free 2,000 in if you want it. If you can take it if you want to. I personally don't need the funds. I have 38 grand, 30 grand from the brute wing. So I'm good as far as money goes. But if you need like a quick 2k, he can supply it. That, and there's no foreseeable consequences for doing so. So, your choice if you want to actually take it or not. Mass confusion. I think we've actually already seen this set before, but seriously, yeah, now it wants to kick my face in. So, when this set's busy not being nice, it's ready to kill you. Just 'cause why not? Gander hurt herself. Jace, oh my god, people are dying. This is just... Wow. Oh, Eric died. Wonderful. This set is a nightmare. Nightmare in disguise, isn't it? Yeah, this set is being a pain, just to be a pain. And people on my team need to stop attacking each other. Yeah, that's just how much of a pain that set can actually be. You got the glow pill, which is nice, but seriously, that's just how much of a pain that set can be. It's just status central, and I don't have anything that can deal with statuses. I think I can start working on Medishot soon, or I'm working towards Medishot, right? So I have like tech up to 1, so my next levels can start being invested in Medishot. First, it's just going to heal blind, and then it's going to heal poison, and then sleep, and then hopefully, yeah, it's so on and so forth. But seriously, I just want Medishot soon, because statuses do become prevalent later in the game, and it would be very nice to have that. But anyways, let's continue exploration of the 10th floor. Now, today we are going to investigate the central part of the 10th floor. Wrong thing. Today we're going to explore the central part of the 10th floor, not so much anything else. So, here's what you need to know. First of all, down here is a 3x3 room with a damage tile right here that has absolutely nothing in it whatsoever, at least from what I can tell, so it's in your best interest to just completely ignore it. So we're going to completely ignore it, and just know that it's there. And I might have marked it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fixed by the time this episode's over in between editing. If I realize that I made a mapping mistake, I'll of course fix it. Now, I'm marking this territory because this is where the FOEs are. I'm going to mark them as though they are right next to each other, because I think that's where they spawn. It's impossible to tell with these guys, and I'm also putting the arrows in the wrong place. And they essentially move in the arrow patterns I'm giving them right now. Just up, right, down, left, and a clockwise fashion. And they both do that, and they're both in different locations. However, they're in such a way that you can almost always cut across no matter what you do. Alternatively, if you don't want to deal with that very simple to dodge FOE puzzle, you can come over here and take pain tiles instead if you have patrol. If you don't want to deal with the Trigords or anything. But over here is an event that I told you to hold on to your Trifruits for, and tell you the truth, yeah, this event's completely pointless. If you say yes, nothing happens. If you say no, nothing happens. Actually, if you say yes, you lose your Trifruit, and nothing happens. But maybe something happens, but not now? I don't know. You hear rustling and chirping from within, cute animals inside, Trifruit, you can feed the baby birds, yes. And we no longer have a Trifruit, but you have a warm feeling in your heart. There's literally nothing else that comes from that event. At least, from what we can tell. I mean, it could be useful later on, who knows? But I don't think it actually does anything. I'm kind of skeptical. So if anyone knows if that actually does anything, well, say so. If it doesn't, well, we just wasted a Trifruit and we're not going to look back on it. So, let's cross over here. Now, be mindful that because we are walking in a clockwise fashion, I can do this, and then I can walk here, but that guy's blocking my path, and I don't want to move that way. So I have to dance a little. I'm going to get into a fight like this. Okay, sure, Viper, Tornado. Actually, Linda, attack. One on left, Viper on right. Actually, I think a normal attack on right should be able to do it. Some Tornado down center. And a Fire Shot down center should do it. See if a normal attack is enough. No, it isn't. Okay, that was worthy of testing. So we need to actually Viper that thing to kill it. That's good to know. So now these things are easy pickings. Alright, Beast Hides, Slow Quills, very nice, very nice. We don't have Scavenge and still going to give us all these items. It's very rare. Just sneak along right here, that's great. Now, the FOEs here are a slightly different story. These FOEs are dancing in a very weird way. I think the deal with these two is that they go in circles. So once again, they're gonna spawn right next to each other. Except this is going to look like nonsense, I'm sure, but it's going to be like this. It seems kind of pointless because it is. It's like this from what it looks like, and if there's actually anything in these rooms, which there probably isn't, I'm sure someone will let me know. If not, you can just keep your mouth shut and I'll take that as a there isn't anything here answer. So down here is an Amrita treasure chest, which is worth getting because we wasted an Amrita and I don't like wasting Amritas. So let's go over here and redeem our Amrita that we so valiantly lost a few episodes ago. Over there is a dead end. So we need to go this way, where there's a redwood in this vicinity. He's not tough. I'm able to beat him normally if I really wanted to, and if I didn't care enough, I would just outright murder it and not care at all. There, problem solved. Very nice. Eric with level 25. Okay, very nice. He's putting on... Eric is starting on working towards bait, which means he needs to get whips to 8 and swords to 8. At least I think that is right. So where's bait? 8, yes. So we need to get these both to 8. So we're going to be working on that for a very long time. Gandra, he's working on Warcry. Get that to 3. Everyone else is fine. And right there, and if I really wanted to, I could just sneak up on him, get a preemptive, and wail him. Which sounds so tempting. So let's just... because we're not going to be here too much longer anyway, let's do that and sneak up on him and wail on him. Why? For fun. So, meet the Redwood. I think we've already met him before, but I just kind of showed the snippet of which I just killed him. This time I'm just going to kill him, but with style. Tornado, Evil Eye, and Ricochet. Don't really want to waste Ricochet though, so just normal attack. Oh, we got him poisoned, so if Evil Eye fails, which it didn't, he would have remained poisoned, which isn't a big deal. If these FOEs have conditionals, I'm not catching on to it, so I'd have to look it up. I don't remember these FOEs having any conditionals other than the normal drops. But if these FOEs have conditionals, I would really like to know, because these are the only probably conditionals I don't know, are those of the FOEs. So if anyone knows conditionals of the FOEs in this stratum or the stratum before, please post those in the comments, as I don't know them yet. So, and if possible, also post what weapon I would probably get out of getting that. So, you know, get to it. Hop, hop, chop, chop. Come over here, get a treasure chest by turning this corner, and the rest of this is just kind of blarg or blarg. It goes like this, and the walls go around like so, and blah blah blah. I'm Rita. That's what we came in here for. I'm going to see you guys back at the entrance of this area. Well, yeah, I was going to meet you back, but we ran into a new set. Just more of the same, really. We don't really need both Viper and Tornado. In fact, I'm not sure if we need any of those at all. So let's just use Tornado. You know what, actually? Let's use Evil Eye. Everyone else, I think, can just kill it with the ganging up on physical attacks so that we can save TP. Let's see if this is true. So far, it looks to be true. Thing's dead. Alright, so ganging up physical attacks also works, so I can save a little bit of TP on these types of sets. Roger. Alright, now that I get past these chumps... Oh, geez. To do it, you just gotta do this. As you can see, the way I mapped it is correct. They go in circles, but they never intersect with each other. So, if you hug the edge while following one of them, you'll make it through. There's several other ways to do it, but that is one of the more notable ways. We're going to be covering the upper left in another episode, and we're also going to be covering the lower right and lower left section in another episode as well. The last thing I wanted to do today was go through this doorway and get a secret treasure. Everything else is just going to be done later, because otherwise these episodes would drag on too long, they'd be a pain to edit, and so on and so forth. Not like this is a lot of, well, yeah, we've done a lot of map already. Also, why is there a wall missing here? And... Alright, from here, we're in a 3x3 room. It's just very simple 3x3 room with a shortcut on the place where there isn't a pane tile. So we're just going to draw this in, draw in the pane tiles, which makes an S-bend right here. If you don't want to take any of the pane tiles, you can walk around like this, and then just cut across one pane tile instead of, like, two. Let's meet the Poseidon. Poseidon is kind of a big deal. If you're from where he was from, you wouldn't last very long. So how you deal with him is you terrify him to bits, and then you smash his face in with suicide while you deal with the other enemies primarily. So you don't have to focus too much on him. That's how I handle him anyway. Poseidon can really wreck your team if you let him get his rampage out. It's unlike the Red Horn, which kind of had a lot of HP. This guy really does have a lot of HP. He has enough HP to take 380 hits, which is over, it's just 80, which is over 240 HP. I think it rounds up to around 300 HP total. So this guy has quite a lot of HP and can be quite a challenge to bring down. You can either completely go all out on him in one turn, or do what I do and just terrify him, / put him to sleep, / poison him, and let that take care of him for you. So, heads up, that's how you can deal with Poseidons. There are several other ways that some people can deal with Poseidons. If you have a personal favorite, you can leave that in the comments. So you come over here, get our secret treasure, which is in another 3x3 room. Oh man, all these 3x3 rooms are so amazing. You get a freebie Nectar too, which is good, because we needed one to replace the one I used when I was in a desperate situation. And that's it for today. Yeah, we covered quite a lot. Tomorrow we are going to cover the upper left corner and possibly the lower right. Possibly just going to do the lower part of this all in one episode, and then cover the shortcuts in its own episode as well. You know, how I want to cover this is hard. This floor is really big, so how I tackle it is going to be... It's just different. This floor is really just strange on its layouts, and it's really big compared to all the other floors we've been on before, other than maybe the 4th floor. So, tackling it in this order I think would be best. Today we did center, tomorrow we're doing upper left, and the day after we're going to do the lower part. Then we are probably going to deal with Hellion, or we're going to do the shortcut, who knows. It's just organizing how I want to do this is relatively hard. Hey there everyone, this is Livebreak. As always, I thank you for watching. See you guys next time.